Hey, Jim Cap here, founder, franchisor of multiple brands exceeding over 150 locations. Now with a few brands listed here, I'll tell you approximately how many locations we have and also how many upcoming locations that we will have in this year. So yeah, same booth, a lot of people interested in it. Also, I have a few partners in there. So the only thing I'm not franchising is the Lambo. Oh yeah, that's me, as seen on TV. Let's start with Sushi-sama. First ever brand that I ever founded back in 2012. And now we have over 35 locations. So this is 35. Poke Station, my second brand, with over 65 locations, probably 70. Turnberry, one of our newest brand, with 2 open locations, 5 confirmed locations, another 5, 7 upcoming that we will be opening this year. We only start franchising for less than 3 months. Onigiri, since last year, it was our hottest brand. We opened more than 20 locations within a single year. Open, not only signed, open. So there's a lot of work that we have to work on the back end. So find the right location, negotiating the right lease, and also construction team, equipment, and training. Kotora, the newest brand, the new baby here. Kotora Ramen. But this is not a ramen, this is a mezamen. Mezamen is basically a brothless ramen. So why we make a brothless ramen? Because people, they all know what's a ramen. It's already popular in Canada and all around the world. But mezamen, why we want to focus on mezamen? It's because we are here to always fix a problem. People living on a fast pace, office work, wanting to eat in a car, while on a walk, it's almost impossible to do it with ramen because there's soup. There's a broth, but a brothless ramen, you can eat it in a bowl with a fork, chopsticks, so easy. And the taste, amazing. I wish you could all come here to the National Franchise Show so you can taste all the samples. We do have samples for Turnberry, Kotora Ramen, and also Onigiri. Let's dig a little bit deeper. Who are those brands for? So if you want to open and launch your first franchise, which brand you should pick? Not based on the investment wise, because most of our brands are pretty much niche into the same price range. So between 150K to 250K. But we have a miracle, Turnberry. We can make it a total of 100K in total investment. So what's Turnberry about? It's based on acai bowls. And also, yes, what's an acai? I'll say it's a superfruit. It's a fruit, it's like blueberries. So the acai that we do serve is our own importation, so our own product. It's only pure acai that is blended and frozen. And also how the concept works. It's a concept that we work on a very minimal space and also minimal labor. So one person at a counter, and that's pretty much it. Yes, if the place is getting very, very high traffic, very busy, up to 2. But most of the time, only 1 key employees, and that's all that you need. So Turnberry, it's mainly for people that want to have a small passive income or they want to be the store operator. So they could run the show by themselves, cash in all the profits and also all the labor they used to pay for any employees that they gotta hire. Imagine, most of our brands, we want the labor to be control of under 30%. But imagine you're at 30% labor cost and the average sales is about 300 to 500K per year. Do the math. What's 30% of 500K? It's 150K. And 150K of labor directly in your pocket plus profits. That's the potential that you can reach. But that's only on a 500K sales yearly. But imagine you can reach higher. So you can even make more profits. You easily can get a 6-figure income for yourself. And Sushi-sama requires a more skilled, more passionate about food because it's more dedicated. There's a lot more work that you have to put in during the training to be a good chef and also good operator. But that doesn't mean it's not a good brand. Our best franchisee all come from a Sushi-sama background. Sushi-sama allowed them to build a strong foundation. With a strong foundation, they're better at operating, at cost controlling, also managing staff. This leads to them being able to scale at a much higher level. So opening 2nd location, 3rd location, even 4th, 5th location. That's all because they all started with Sushi-sama. They built a strong foundation, and they just built all the rest step by step. And Sushi-sama, it's our franchise brand that has the highest sales for most of the stores. And it requires also higher skills and to be able to maintain those sales. That's the best part of Sushi-sama because the ticket, we sell a higher ticket sales. If you know sales, you know higher ticket matters. But if not, if you don't have high tickets, volume is also good. So that's why we come with a second option for onigiri. So if you don't have that kind of skill set, you don't want to put in that kind of work to build the foundation, onigiri is also a perfect franchise brand. Onigiri, Poke Station, the same thing. We work mainly for efficiency in those two brands because we focus on high volume. So that's why the most important skill set for onigiri and Poke Station is cost control. So just be good with your numbers. So this is where you can truly scale and exceed in that business. So let's go back to numbers. Kotora, the head office, me and my partners, we opened the first store to test the product, to test the vision, and also the system. It's been operating for a little bit over 4 months, and the numbers are so promising. We already have a wait list for people interested into buying it. We did not officially open for franchising yet, a wait list on it. If you want to be one of the first to be able to capture that opportunity, just reach out to my team and then we'll figure out if it's gonna be the best for you. And don't forget, we're opening physical location. We cannot open endless or unlimited location per year. We have a maximum of about 40 locations that we can find because we want to keep the distance between each and every single location. And we want also to keep opportunities for our current franchisee to grow for the second, third, or fourth location. So that's why we cannot open in unlimited allocation. If now, after you come to the show, after you did your own research, and you're truly interested in picking one of our brands, I'll tell you, if you want to build a very strong foundation for a very long term, Sushi-sama is the way to go. If you don't mind to go further from Montreal, Poke Station is the way to go because the efficiency and how easy it is to operate Poke Station, much more scalable and at faster scale compared to Sushi-sama. But the downside is we open more than 60 locations around Montreal. So there's not much place left. So you have to go further. But Turnberry, on the other hand, it's a very fast growing. If you want limited investment, especially if you're young, you're into fitness, you're into a healthy lifestyle, Turnberry is the way to go. If not, onigiri, on the same path as Poke Station, we're already exceeded 30 locations. So we have another dozen on the way. So you have to come fast. I think we're pretty much sold out in Montreal area and surrounding. But if you don't mind, wait a little bit or take a few steps ahead. Come and ask for Kotora Ramen. We are also building on the same operating system, focusing on cost efficiency and also lower your initial risk. So this way you can scale much faster rate. So if you're looking to build your legacy, reach out to me, comment below, fill out a quick form. You can see here, we have all the information that you need for every single one of my brands. And you have even a quick description about me, who I am, why I'm called a franchisor. Because I founded my first brand and then I scaled it myself. So I opened second, third, fourth, and even founded a second brand and opened a second, third, fourth at the same time. So now, after being the business operator for many years of multiple locations, I have the blueprint to scale. I have the blueprint to grow. And not only that, I have the blueprint to create good partnership. So if you want to build your legacy, reach out to me.